The party, hearts heavy with what lay ahead, prepared to journey to the unpredictable homeland of Varys, the Feywild, a place of wonder, beauty, and ever-changing danger. Before they left, they sought a moment of peace. Traveling south to the Shademount Cathedral Empire, a towering kingdom of man shrouded in shadow, ever threatened by the demonic war raging in the southern deserts of Cumoy. Here stood a school of arcane brilliance, and into its halls they brought Helena, a mysterious, emotionless girl they found wrapped in darkness. This gift of opportunity was their hope for her salvation. With hearts steadied, they returned to their new home, a once military outpost, now their stronghold, and began their journey into the Feywild.
The Feywild was like a dream with teeth. Magic, mood, and madness reigned supreme. And the one unbreakable rule: never speak your true name. Varys's return home was anything but welcoming. Her outpost and home at the Feywild's edge had fallen to darkness. Her companion and party member Maxwell was taken by darkness and shadow. And before they could catch their breath, they were captured, bound and gagged by the Eladrin of the Four Seasons. The charge: abandoning her post. But corruption had seeped deep into the Feywild. Their captors were attacked, forcing the party to flee across wild, untamed magic. They stumbled into a Pixis party, entrancing, dangerous, and all-consuming, only to be rescued by a mysterious woman named Cleora, who guided them to the Autumn settlement. But not before Aspen had fallen susceptible to charm and gave his true name. A reunion followed, brief, bittersweet. Varys's father welcomed her with joy, but the happiness was short-lived. Assassins struck, driving poison into his veins and framing the party for the crime.
Dragged to prison, they faced a choice: escape and be forever hunted, or trust in Lily, Maxwell's familiar, to bring justice. They waited. Lily returned, briefcase in hand, heart full of fire, and won them 1 month to clear their names. The court agreed. And so, the party traveled north, deep into the icy realms of the Winter Court. There, they uncovered the truth: a hag had taken the queen's place, poisoning the realm from within. The impostor was slain, the true queen awakened, grateful, and granted them safe passage, and her seal to prove their innocence. Even Day, Varys's estranged brother and once accuser, began to see her again. He requested their aid in the Weeping Forest, where an antidote to their father's poison might grow. But that forest was home to a sorrowful, ancient archfey. They agreed, nearly dying for it. Ahmed, the party's cleric, struck a desperate deal. In exchange for their lives, they would never speak of what transpired there again, but the cost was dear. In the first strike of battle, Lily was destroyed.
Shattered, but victorious, they returned with the cure. Varys's father was saved. And for the first time, the Feywild considered joining the Material Plane's war against the demons. Their return home brought a message. William, once apprenticed to the Great Summer Star, had been trapped in a place called Extinction for 3 years, reaching out with magic that no one answered, until now. The party set out for Olnevia, elven lands in the north. There, a madman whispered of an undead city beneath the world. Ignoring the warnings, they found it. Extinction was unlike anything they had seen, a city of the undead living ordinary lives as their flesh rotted from their bones. The living, called smoothskins, were rare and watched. At Denna's Den, a strange tavern in the city, they met Terry Denna, a vampire with charm and mystery, and Lorena, a regal vampire woman escorted by Aspen's past. A vampire who had once nearly turned Aspen's brother. Emotions boiled. But they held back, for Terry's sake. Searching for William, they climbed into a hidden alcove above the city, where a strange mist descended like the first snow of winter. There, their appearances changed, visions of their potential selves, crowned, cursed, radiant, or burned. They found him. William, tired, broken, withered in soul, sat at a table beside a golden casket, surrounded by potions breathing white mist into the streets below. And then, the Lich appeared. Amaravix, the humanity devourer. He told them that Extinction was his prison, and they, like William, were now bound to him. They had 2 choices. Destroy his phylactery, killing him and the city, including Maxwell and Lennis, who had already been claimed by the Lich's power. Or release him. And go free.
They argued. Maxwell, ever the would-be hero, chose destruction. The phylactery shattered. The city fell silent. Maxwell was gone. So too was Lennis. Only Terry's distant, inhuman scream echoed from below. But they had been tricked. By divine insight, they learned the truth. Amaravix was not destroyed. He was released. And the city still lived, twisted in his wake.
And now, the dream ends. The spell fades. They awaken, still within Amaravix's grip, his dream still lingering. But the story is not over. It has only just begun again. Will you be there to see what comes next? Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as the Tale of Tales of Althea continues. The silence is over. Held beneath time and shadow, waiting for the moment when it could return. Welcome back to Tales of Althea. This is the long-awaited chronicle of forgotten paths and lost episodes of a party that once stood at the edge of legend. We're proud to announce the return of this campaign. And yes, the missing parts. Blame the Dungeon Master. He knows what he did. But now, we return to the tale.
To remember, we begin with a gathering, not just of friends and family, but of allies, and yes, enemies to some but not to all. The party, hearts heavy with what lay ahead, prepared to journey to the unpredictable homeland of Varys, the Feywild, a place of wonder, beauty, and ever-changing danger. Before they left, they sought a moment of peace. Traveling south to the Shademount Cathedral Empire, a towering kingdom of man shrouded in shadow, ever threatened by the demonic war raging in the southern deserts of Cumoy. Here stood a school of arcane brilliance. And into its halls they brought Helena, a mysterious, emotionless girl they found wrapped in darkness. This gift of opportunity was their hope for her salvation. With hearts steadied, they returned to their new home, a once military outpost, now their stronghold, and began their journey into the Feywild.
The Feywild was like a dream with teeth. Magic, mood, and madness reigned supreme. And the one unbreakable rule: never speak your true name. Varys's return home was anything but welcoming. Her outpost and home at the Feywild's edge had fallen to darkness. Her companion and party member Maxwell was taken by darkness and shadow. And before they could catch their breath, they were captured, bound and gagged by the Eladrin of the Four Seasons. The charge: abandoning her post. But corruption had seeped deep into the Feywild. Their captors were attacked, forcing the party to flee across wild, untamed magic. They stumbled into a Pixies party, entrancing, dangerous, and all-consuming, only to be rescued by a mysterious woman named Cleora, who guided them to the Autumn settlement. But not before Aspen had fallen susceptible to charm and gave his true name. A reunion followed, brief, bittersweet. Varys's father welcomed her with joy, but the happiness was short-lived. Assassins struck, driving poison into his veins and framing the party for the crime.
Dragged to prison, they faced a choice: escape and be forever hunted, or trust in Lily, Maxwell's familiar, to bring justice. They waited. Lily returned, briefcase in hand, heart full of fire, and won them 1 month to clear their names. The court agreed. And so, the party traveled.
Hello everybody and welcome back to 20 Sides of Failure. Thank you for joining us this very nice Friday night for our hooligans and failures and successes and things that happen with dice and people in the spectral save room. But before we do that, we must meet who these specters are in this spectral room, and thus we shall meet them, and thus we shall see and meet our human cleric.
Hi everyone, I'm English Ray, and I played a human cleric, Ahmed Sharona. We got a cat! My quote this evening comes from Cassandra Clare. It's alright to love someone who doesn't love you back, as long as they're worth you loving them, as long as they deserve it.
Okay, way to start it out in a slightly slide way, but that's fine. Let's hop over to our Eladrin Ranger.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on those time zones. My name is Eggspenny, and today I will be playing the Eladrin Ranger, Varys Basfell. And today I have a quote from Earl Nightingale. You can measure opportunity with the same yardstick that measures the risk involved. They go together.
Very nice. Let's move to our human warlock.
Hello, I am Dusky I play the one, the only Maxwell Belmont. And my quote, well found by Ray, is from... how do you pronounce this name? I'm going to
I'm eating a crunchy right now.
Can you?
I will
put in
attempt
the
to pronounce this name.
I
I
would love that
apologize
was
if I butcher it. Haruki Murakami
Yeah, that's how I would have pronounced it.
from Kafka on the Shore. Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart.
All right. We got some different ones today. I like it. Let's meet over to our Elven Ranger.
Hello, I'm Nurin, and I will be doing Fiora. My quote feels really off from all the others, but it is from Iron Flame by Rebecca Yaros. It is, "We do not eat our allies." Tan's personal addendum to the Book of Brennan, as quoted by Cadet Violet Sorengale.
Sorry, you broke up on my end. Did you finish?
We got it.
Okay, sorry. It cut out on my side, so I just wanted to make sure. And then last but not least, our Tiefling Fighter.
Hello everybody, it is your friendly neighborhood Ness, and I play our tiefling fighter Barbar Aspen Lacuna. And my quote for today is actually pretty on theme currently. It's by Aquarius God on Tumblr, and they said, "It's not that I need saving, it's that I need to feel that I'm worth saving. There's a difference."
I actually heard that one. Very nice, very nice. Unfortunately, our lovely Arabella Avalon, the Elven, sorry, my brain stopped. The Elven sorceress is unable to join us for today. They are on another adventure out in the real world, but they are with us in spirit. But hello, everybody. I am Sorrow. I will be your DM for today's session. As always, I don't know who my quote is from. I look up in Pinterest and see what comes up with. So today, this is revenge. When the battle is done and you think you have won, don't dance on my grave just yet. If you are the moon, then I am the sun. I will not allow you to forget. In my own time, I will take back what's mine, for I am not your friend. In the dark of night and the shifting of tides, I will come for you then.
Ominous.
Or am I hinting on something? I don't know. Lennis is dying. What? Who said that? I have no idea who said that.
How dare you, sir?
I would do such things. I would. But that is everybody from my understanding. Yes it is. If you have not seen last session or you have no idea what's going on, guess what? We're on YouTube and videos get uploaded there, so you can go and check it out. And I'll tell you right now, I do have the time to remember what is going on because a lot's happening. But if you haven't, well, now is a horrible time to do it because we're live, but you should absolutely go do that if you get an opportunity. But we're going to get into today's episode just as after I take this sip. I swallowed an ice cube. Oops. It's fine.
Oh no.
It's fine. Alrighty. And we're going to get into today's episode. The party has completed the fight against the name. I know it's not Medusa. It's a... Yeah, hey, see, off to a great start. I was doing really good at the beginning. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see what I did? 10 points if you know what that's from. But...
Definitely wicked, dude.
Escaping the cave with the Displacer Beast kid in tow. Behind you, I believe, Aspen, or you're deciding on closing this cave or not?
Yeah, because I was thinking about it and you're like, maybe. And I was like, oh, okay.
Are you going to try?
Question first, because I don't know exactly how open the cave entrance is. Is it just like solid fucking rock, or is it made up of separate stones?
It's a little bit of both. You have solid rock in some areas, and some of it you can see cracks in others. This is a natural cave structure. It wasn't super easy to find, but because you had tracks and you were actually like following a beast to it, you were able to find it pretty easily. But I mean, it's covered in moss, dirt, large hanging grass. But the actual interior, once you get in probably about 10 feet, it looks like solid stone. This exterior looks a little bit less so.
Okay. I would say, where is the weakest point in the cave entrance?
Probably about 5 feet in, you can see like cracks growing in the stone and like some jagged edges.
Okay. Let me see. You can spend the 3 to try and break an object you can see within 50 feet. This ring makes a strength check with a 5+ bonus. Okay. Okay. Ray, you should probably heal first before I do this, just in case.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna be like, "Hey, is Emmett still concentrating on Sunburst?"
We're out of the cave.
I know.
Because I don't know if this is gonna make a fight happen or not, and I don't want you to die, so...
Fine, I will cast Cure Wounds on myself.
So it sounds so disappointed.
Okay. Plus another 1. I believe 1 plus 2 plus the spell's level. Okay, so that's an extra 3.
You're not on death's door anymore, so that's great.
No, I am just badly injured.
Mm-hmm. So patiently waiting for everybody to get out of the way. Aspen will turn and kind of just like point to the entrance. I'm gonna try to cave it in. So this doesn't happen again. Are we cool with that?
Makes sense.
You might want to stand back.
Stands back.
Using the last Ring of the Ram charge.
Okay.
Aspen is going to point it at the bit of the cave in, about the 5 feet in, that's all cracked, and point it at that to see if I can cause a bit of a cave in. If not, then that's fine, and we'll just go our merry way.
Roll your damage.
Okay. I have to target something, so...
Here, hang on. I can give you something. Here, hang on a second. let's just choose.
Thank you. Is gonna roll an attack. Boom. Cool. And then it says this ring makes a strength check with +5 bonus for each charge you spend. So that +5, since it's only one charge.
So 24. Yes. All right. Huh? Okay, fair enough. Alrighty. So as you use the last charge from your ring, you cast out this ram. It crashes out, crashes into the stone. You hear it crack as you begin seeing cracks begin to spiderweb out towards you and into the cave. I'd like for you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage on it.
Why do you have advantage on this?
Because I have danger sense.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
6.
Hello?
What'd you roll? 6. A 9.
Yeah, wow. Great. Thanks. My first roll. I'm gonna laugh if I get hit in the face.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you cast this. You go to try to run, and a stone just falls down, clunks you right in the forehead as you make your way out. As you hear the rock begin to crumble, as it begins to crash from behind you, as dust begins to spew out as you run out.
That is totally fine. I have blood on me already. What's a little bit more?
What's a bruise on my forehead?
Yeah,
Is everybody
Aspen just
all right?
comes running out, just rubbing his forehead and just like making sure that nobody got hit.
Everyone else was outside, so you're A-okay on that front.
Okay, cool.
But Les kind of speaks up and goes, "Is everybody all right? Everybody's feet still working? Wiggle your toes, wiggle your knees."
Aside from everything else, I'm alright. Just kind of looks to Airbed, like, raises an eyebrow.
I'm fine.
How's the cat?
As he kind of, you see him, like, he's like been footballing it the whole time with like one arm just like holding it in. As he's like, oh yeah, just kind of realizes he has the cat. You can see the cat, it's purring in his arms. It's that dark black, jet black fur. You can see that it looks like he's holding one, and there's one that's that's on his like shoulder. The bright blue eyes, you can see its tail, the edges of the tail are like kind of flickering with an image of the other cat on the shoulder. You can see that nice, very ornate, and yet simple collar with the blue gem matching its eyes. As it's just purring, nuzzling up against him. I believe that means it's okay.
Since when are there two?
I don't feel any weight on my shoulders. I think that's an image of it.
Do we need to roll to know what it is, or do we just know what it is?
He told you what it was. Oh no, he didn't. Did he?
I was about to say, no, he didn't.
No, he did
just
not.
said a cat.
Roll me an animal.
An intelligence?
I'm thinking. Do you want? I'll give you a disadvantage. Don't tempt me. What's intelligence based? Investigation.
Personally, I would say Arcana, but
Really? Arcana.
Because of where
You
it's
wouldn't
from,
go with animal
Arcana.
handling?
It's
Sure.
not nature.
I'll make it Arcana then.
Well, this is not going to go well, lads.
Oh my god.
Never mind, it went well, lads.
It's a cat. It's just a funny cat, apparently.
Airman and Lennis, both know what this is. You've read about them in your books. Aspen, what the fuck? There's 2 cats.
There's 2 cats, and I'm immeasurably happier now that there's 2 of them.
But Airman and you, like you and Lennis, are just chilling. Like, oh yeah, that's a Splice Beast kitten. Makes
Splice
sense
Beast.
now. And then it's like you just see Aspen's just like oohing and on.
Oh yeah, he's like not even paying attention to his own injuries. He's kind of just like silently vibrating. Like you can see his tail is doing the thing where it's like the question mark, where it's just very excited, and like his ears kind of wiggle a little bit, and he's just kind of like very slowly like trying to walk up to the cat to pet it.
Fiora is likewise edging closer, just like little eyes lit up like kitty. Like, it's cute.
Meow. Take a minute, or do we start heading back to get the fuck away from this thing?
I think we head back to get the fuck away from this thing.
We should also tell Varys that we're alive.
Would you like for me to do that for you?
Yes. Please.
Max, you and Varys are as fast as you can sprinting up alongside the beach, heading towards where you think that they are, as you hear Bella's voice in your mind. Hello, sir. Everything is okay. Everyone is fine. I was told to relay that information to you.
Thank you. Varys, they're alright.
Oh, fuck me. And she, like, bends over, because they've been sprinting since the other side of town. She's out of breath.
Alright. If there's nothing else. The walk back is quieter, as you can hear the ocean crashes steadily against the shore, the rhythm calming after the chaos you've kind of just survived. Salt air fills your lungs, the sun hangs slowly lower as shadows begin to appear from the trees around. In the further distance, you can see 2 individuals catching their breath, sitting along the beach, just kind of relaxing, as you can see that it's Maxwell and Varys. Max and Varys, you can see coming up from the beach in the kind of tree line. You can see about a good distance your party walking towards you.
Aspen will kind of just hold up a hand and slightly wince at the motion, but give a very small wave.
Maxwell will stand up while there's still distance. Hands are going on to their hips. Wide stance, an angry looking face.
As we get closer and Aspen sees the angry Maxwell, his steps kind of falter a little bit. And he kind of flicks his eyes towards, like, towards Airmed and Lennis.
That's mad.
And yeah. His posture kind of, like, shrinks a little bit. And he decidedly looks a lot more nervous now. But he doesn't, like, slow down completely. It's just like, oh, okay. Well, time to face the music.
We'll say nothing until they get real close. At that point in time, a smile is just gonna come onto his face. I'm glad you guys are alright.
Whereas I think for Varys, It's the opposite. She's fine until she sees the cat. And then she's angry.
Yeah, Aspen is kind of just like very nervously like shifting from one foot to the other and like sees the immediate emotional switch and is just like so we saved the cat. It's just a baby. We couldn't leave it to get eaten by that thing. No? Okay.
I think the silence then is just punctuated with just a really snippet. We went to look for a cat.
Aspen kind of like tilts his head to the side, confused. Yes. The shop owner said that that their cat got out. And we followed it to the entrance of the cave. And I went in, and turns out that was where a gorgon was, and we did not expect that. But we're alive, slightly beat up and a little bloody, but we're okay, and we saved the cat. And he said that he would give us money afterwards, so gives just a very nervous like smile and thumbs up.
Stop calling it a cat. That's not a cat.
We know it's a displacer beast.
What's a displacer beast?
And you didn't think to add that into the message?
We didn't realize that until just now. Well, technically halfway through the fight, but I'm not going to message you during a fight.
Wait, what? How? It's a cat.
It's a fey beast.
At that point, you can see that image disappears, and then two more show up on the ground, begin to walk around you as it begins to, like, kind of disorient you slightly.
Oh. Well, it's still a baby. And
That I'm not. That's not the part I'm mad about. You made it sound like you were looking after an orange tabby stray. You didn't even say we're doing a job for the exotic pet shop.
In all fairness, we didn't know that. Arabella just came running at us being like, oh, help me find a kitty.
And at that, like, she'll look at Arabella then being like, I'm not having this conversation right now. Let's just take him back.
I'm sorry. If we had more information, we would have told you. But we're all okay. Nobody died. We're just a little beat up, and we're going to get money for giving the displacer beast back to the owner. So we're okay. I promise. And I'm sorry for worrying you.
The worry was going to happen either way when we receive a random message from Bella telling us to run.
Yeah. Aspen looks a little bit sheepish, or his head is a little bit down, and like he's carrying his shoes with him, so he kind of just like his bare toes kind of like sink into the sand a little bit. And he's kind of just like chewing on the side of his lip. I'm sorry. We'll come get you next time if something like this happens again. Just to be sure.
Yeah. And immediately she just softens and looks at all of them. No, you are all fully capable, and as I can see, other than some injuries, you're fine. I'm not angry at you for doing a thing. You were bored and wanted to go do a thing. It just happens that the one time that you go and do something on your own, it's actually one of the things I could have been really helpful with.
I mean, if you want to dig through the rubble, we can go again. Just later.
No, we have the cat. Now let's just go. Let's just go.
You also boarded it up.
Technically, I dropped a whole bunch of rocks. But yes. So hopefully, nobody else can get in there and get eaten or turned to stone or whatever. Oh, I also picked up her sword. So it's mine now. Aspen says with a little bit of a feral grin on his face.
Well, it just gives you like a pat on the back, like nice work, dude.
He like kind of turns and gives Lennis like a thumbs up and is like, I'm totally gonna show it to you later and then like buff the shit out of it and like sharpen it and then do you want to spar?
As long as you don't bite me.
What if it's just like very gently and I actually don't break any skin?
No.
Dang it.
No. It's just no.
What if I give you an antidote so that you're immune to tiefling?
There's an antidote? Airman, I asked you if there was one and you told me no.
To be fair, she didn't know because I didn't tell her.
Roll me a deception check. Get out of here.
22.
22. Let's see. Why is that not loading on my side? Jeez. All right. I'm just being weird. Oh my gosh. Poor little boy. I need to refresh Foundry again. All right. Well, what's the antidote?
I'm not going to tell you.
You just said you were going to tell me.
No, I said I was going to give it to you.
Well, I didn't want to know what it is. What if I'm allergic to it?
Are you allergic
Not
to anything?
allergic to it.
You don't even know what it is. Just looks to you, Hermit.
Well, are you allergic
Basic
to anything?
potions 101. Antidote is usually part of the poison.
Just blinks. That doesn't sound that. He just starts walking. I just need. He's just. He can't figure it out. He's just moving.
Just kind of like whispers to Airbed as he's walking, like. So, how about we put like, I don't know, some fruit in some water and like color it and tell him it's the antidote. That way I can bite him again and he won't get mad.
Why do you want to bite him?
Biting is fun. As my friend always used to say, love is stored in the bite mark. And he just, like, nods very sagely with, like, his eyes closed.
Okay.
He kind of just shrugs and, like, looks to make sure that everybody is, like, starting to move. And he'll, make sure that Arid is following them. Because she's a little bit more hurt than he is. So he's kind of, like, hovering.
Yeah, she probably definitely got like a little bit of a limp.
Mm-hmm. Do you want my axe?
I'll be fine.
Do you want me to carry your backpack?
Yeah.
Aspen will just kind of, like, pick it up and sling it over one shoulder. And just kind of keep an eye on her, just kind of out of the corner of his eye, like in his peripherals, as they walk. And is just making sure that there's, like, nothing in her way that'll make her trip or anything.
Could you come back with me to the diamond place? I gotta get some dust.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I wasn't even, like, trying to look at her. It's really hard to try to kill somebody without, like, actually looking
Looking at
them.
him? Mhm.
Yeah. I didn't even look at her face. And it just... I'm
You're
sorry.
fine. You're fine.
I just...
I just gotta get more. That's all.
Can I at least pay for it?
You paid for the first lot.
Yeah, but it's my fault that we're in this situation in the first place.
No one's fault.
He just kind of gives her this... It's a look that's a little bit hard to read. Because he's got a little bit of a poker face going on right now. But he gives her a look that's like, I don't really believe you. It's the kind of, like, his eyes are a little bit slanted and, like, his eyebrows are furrowed.
Well, it's not your fault.
I'm just glad that you're okay.
I'm fine. I'm always gonna be fine.
Aspen kind of, like, huffs, like, through his nose at that. Just...
I'm a cleric, I fix things.
Well, I mean, technically you heal things. But I guess that's the same thing? Just
I think it's a bit of both.
be careful. Please.
I'll be fine.
He kind of, like, wiggles, so he has his boots, like, shoved underneath his armpit, and he just holds his pinky out to Airmed and just kind of stares her down.
She rolls her eyes, but she does pinky promise of you.
Good. I'm gonna bite your fucking finger off if you lie to me.
Go for it, I can just grow it back.
I'll bite that one off too.
Well, then you're gonna have to get me some more diamonds.
He kind of just blows a raspberry at her. And, like, goes to like ruffle her hair.
You can try.
Yeah. Is it still down, or did she put the clip back in it?
Actually, you know, I think it's still down. So yeah, you
Haha,
can ruffle her hair.
Yeah. He just
Nope,
ruffles her
don't.
hair. See how you like it.
Your hair is meant to be ruffled.
No, my hair is meant to be pet. There's a difference. Varys is teaching me how to take care of my hair. And I apparently am using the wrong thing.
Possibly.
So that's why my hair is big. It's frizzy.
Not big. Swoopy.
He kind of like has a little bit of a smile like in the corner of his lips. Like he's trying to get Airmed to be goofy. If you think it's fluffy now.
I didn't say fluffy, I said foofy.
Foofy.
F-W-O-O-F-Y.
I didn't know that was a word.
Woof.
If you think it's foofy, in air quotes, now, it's going to be a lot worse when we get on the ship. Which is why I bought a bandana.
I was gonna say, do you want me to braid it?
You can kind of see him, like, wrinkle his nose a little bit. I don't like the way it feels when my hair is being tugged like that for that long. So, thank you, but no thank you.
Okay.
It feels like it's pulling my scalp off. I don't like it.
That's completely fair. Hey, who healed me, by the way?
Lennis?
No, it's Fiora.
Oh, okay. I thought you were okay, because yeah, Lennis did lay on hands you, so I thought you meant that part. Rewind noises. Fiora did, actually.
Hmm.
You should give her a muffin.
I'm gonna bake her a dozen. But first, I'm gonna thank her. So, you coming?
Yeah? And he kind of just says it like in a duh.
And we walk up to Fiora, and Ahmed will just kind of like tap her shoulder twice.
She'll look over at her. Yes?
Thank you for healing me.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I?
Because you don't know me?
But we all travel together. Helping each other is part of traveling together.
Well, anyway, thank you.
Just like warm little smiles. You're welcome. Anytime.
So, I feel really bad because I haven't really been able to speak to you. And from what I gather, you can't really remember much.
No, I don't remember much. She kind of just shoots a look at Varys, she's been trying to help.
Well, I look forward to getting to know you when you remember.
And you. I like everyone here. I want to get to know everyone.
Well, feel free to ask us any questions.
Of course. I've enjoyed just watching and learning. Especially when everyone's happy.
Yeah, forgive me, I'm in a little bit of pain right now.
Kind of grimaces, just like, right. Sorry.
Hey, the fact that I'm feeling it means I'm alive. And that's kind of down to you, so thank you.
Of course. I didn't want you to die.
Thank you again.
And she nods. Like I've said you're welcome like several times. So yeah, she just like nods with a smile, just like mm-hmm.
Aspen will kind of pipe up, seeing the conversation.
My God!
Like, seeing the conversation coming to an end. He'll kind of like bite his cheek a little bit before he gives Fiora a little bit of a nervous smile. Would you like to try the fruit that I got from the market today when we get back?
Her eyes light up with this like very like eager smile, and she nods, just mm-hmm. I would, yes. Thank you.
I admit it's a little bit for selfish reasons. Everybody needs to know how good blueberries are, and I'm very sad for you that you don't know what they are. So I want to show you the world of blueberries. Just says it with the most like the most intense, very honest, like this is the hill that he will die on type of look.
She is paying like so much attention that it's like she's taking this seriously. Like this could be life or death as far as she knows. So yes, she is taking the world of blueberries seriously.
Finally, somebody who understands. Aspen kind of like, as they're walking, will kind of like start telling Fiora like what you can do with blueberries and like how you can put them in things, and which things they go really well with and other things that don't go well with them, but that's the other thing's fault and not the blueberries. And he'll just kind of like babble a little bit the entire rest of the way.
Yeah, she is listening very intently. Like, as far as she knows, this is life or death type stuff. This is like high level, like the meaning of life that he is giving her.
Blueberries are life.
By the time you reach back to Elenthalis, the sun has begun its slow descent. The docks are still alive, voices calling to one another, work still moving. And near the market road, as you approach, you can see the exotic pet owner moves from person to person, asking, searching. His posture is tight and worry, scanning around in every nook and cranny he can find. And then his eyes lock up towards you as you all begin to walk towards him. Hope floods his body. He calls out, "Did you find her? Please tell me you found her."
Does Lennox just hold up the cat?
He does the Lion King style of just holding
Oh
holding the cap in the air. "Oh, thank the wilds, you actually did it. Thank you. As he kind of goes over and puts his arms out, Les just kind of hands her to you. She goes, "Yeah, she was in a tree." Just kind of looks at both of you like, "Is that what I'm supposed to say?"
Aspen just gives him a look of like, what the fuck are you doing? We're covered in blood. Like,
It was a sharp tree. He looks like, "Someone save me."
Aspen kind of just pinches like the bridge of his nose and just,
Oh, she looks fine. Looks like, "Oh, why are you all covered in blood? Did she do this?"
no, he's being an idiot. Trying to spare you from the truth. So she ran into a Gorgon's nest, down that way, and just points. We didn't end up killing the Gorgon. We got close though, but we kind of just took her and ran. I did cave in the entrance to the cave, so hopefully this won't happen again.
Dear daisies, I'm sorry you went through so much trouble. I'm glad to see you're all right. Please come. I do have an award to say thank you, and I actually looks over to Varys. I actually worked on your the device you requested. I have it finished already. If you would like to come, please. Thank you again. You little rascal, like kind of pokes the little displacer beast on the nose. Please come. Arabella kind of speaks up. How much would the displacer beast cost? They're awfully
No.
Cool. Why?
You do realize the same thing would happen. We ran out of food. They're going to look to her.
Fine. I could hide her in my room. They wouldn't even know about her.
We don't have rooms. We'll just have hammocks.
Fine. Cool to have a displacer beast.
We've got to have Voyage and Passage too.
Fine. She just grumbles to herself, but she follows. But you guys, you follow to the keeper up into his exotics building. You can see all different shapes and sizes of different styles of animals, birds, little critters and creatures. Thank you again. I don't have words for this, truly. Thank you. But he goes back and he goes, "This is for you," and he holds back the that muzzle device requested, Varys. It's exactly what you ordered to the T's. Well done, well crafted. Worth the money that you would have spent on there. Like, you didn't feel like you overpaid.
And I think this is the first time that the majority of the party are even hearing
Yes.
that this was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you just see this incredibly industrial, heavy-duty, well-made muzzle, including, like, teeth, bit, and leash. And he's just handing this over, and Varys is just taking it like this is the most normal thing in the world.
there's a slight look of understanding in Aspen's eyes, and like you can tell that his jaw tenses, but he doesn't say anything.
And as of your reward, I did say 300 gold pieces. Because of your trouble, I'll give you 350. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble that it gave you. And he puts out a little sack of 350 gold pieces.
I think Ermid should take it. But that's just me.
He's just waiting for somebody to take it.
Ahmed will hobble forward and just take the bag.
So, anything else I can assist you? You need a feed for whatever the bear that you're keeping, possibly, or possibly capturing?
Provisions like food are already on our ship, but I very much appreciate the offer.
Well, again, thank you for finding, thank you for finding her. I'm sorry it was so much trouble. Thank you. I do truly appreciate the assistance.
I would say it was our pleasure, but I'm just glad that she's okay.
As am I. She's definitely a special little one.
What is her name, if I can ask?
Of course you can. I try not to give any of my wares names, just because whenever the owner do decide to adopt, I want their name to be the first that they hear, and they attach to it a little bit quicker. If they get to a certain age, I will bestow upon them a name, but I try to hold off on that for as long as possible.
Okay. So calling her like Kitty in my head is completely fine then.
Completely fine. I call her Displacer sometimes.
She's very cute.
She is. She's a bit of a rascal and a runt of the litter, but she will still go to a good home. I'm sure that was willing to uphold the keep.
We wish her the best and to find her forever home with somebody who will love her and give her very, very big affection in lots of pets.
Indeed. Is there anything else I can assist you with before you head out?
Looks around. Nobody says anything.
All right, then I bid you a very good day, and again, I am in your debt.
No debt is needed. Just glad that she's okay.
He kind of gives a nod. I'm gonna take her back. I'm gonna make sure her crate is secured and that she will not get out again. Thank you again.
Just gives him like a nod.
But he heads back. You can look around. I will say, Max, if you're kind of towards like taking a look around as they're kind of handling this transaction, as you're kind of watching, you begin to feel like somebody's watching you, or you guys. You just have like that feeling of being watched.
I'll take the bait, and Maxwell's trying to look around to see who's watching.
Sure.
If it's Henry, I'm fucking decking him.
Why would Henry be here? I really want to make it Henry now, but roll me a perception check.
All right, we're not finding out then.
I'll do you a solid. Ahmed will also turn to have a look.
You're up by the you're up by the front counter. You're not here to take a look. This is more towards the entrance.
Let's go perception. Oh, okay.
Not bad.
All right. Looking around, you kind of look out the window and you see somebody watching the entrance, and looks at you can see he's looking at you as well through the window. He's still he's kind of locking eyes with you right now as he kind of notices you watching him. He's a bald individual, tattoos etched across his face, tailing down to his arms. A loose white tunic shirt shifts slightly in the breeze as he's just watching. Not hidden.
What color is his skin?
Like slightly tan.
Okay, not the person I was thinking of.
What did you
Cool.
think it was?
Onyx at first,
Ah,
and
no.
I was like, piqued interest.
No.
Maxwell will give a wave.
Yeah, he gives you, and he'll give you a wave back.
Try ducking out. Give a conversation.
Sure. As you kind of walk outside, I see in a moment, kind of realizing you're coming out, he begins to walk toward you. Not hurried, just deliberately walking towards you as you kind of head towards him.
Hey, what's going on?
Kind of puts a hand up in like a small wave. Evening. I just was coming to inform you that the ship sails on schedule. The captain asked me to confirm your place and that you'll be there before the sun rises. Wouldn't want you to be left behind.
Yeah, we could be there before the sun rises.
We'll most likely begin work around 5 a.m. if you could be there for that.
Do you have a clock?
No, we just go by the stars and the moon.
Fair enough. I will try to figure out when that is, and we will be there.
Good. We will
Yeah,
see
but-
you there. Thank you. As he just kind of turns and begins to head off.
Maxwell, go back inside and relay this information.
At that point, you can kind of see the party is getting ready to. They're taking a look around the store, but they're getting ready to head out as you get ready to relay.
Hey, just give everyone a heads up. Ship's leaving on schedule. We need to be there before 5 a.m.
That early. Just let his shoulders just slump.
Yeah, I was about to say, Aspen blows a very quiet raspberry. Just 5 in the morning.
So in other words, you all need to go to sleep now?
No,
Just about, yes.
If you need to be there at 5, 8 hours is 8 p.m.? Correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only like 3, 4 right now.
Oh, we have time.
Late afternoon.
I vote we go get food and maybe clean up a little bit. I have rocks in my pants.
Yeah, and I think washing the blood off might be not a horrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's sticky.
I need to go to the jewelry store and
We have to get more diamond dust, is what she's
Yeah.
trying to say.
Alright. Head there first and then head to the tavern.
They do baths, right? Or do we gonna have to like go in the ocean?
The ocean would
I
be
don't know if
free.
that's going to be painful.
Yeah. I just thinks about it. But is everybody going to the jewelry store or no?
This poor man. We're like, hey, we want to have some diamonds, and he's like, oh really? Who is it for? Magic. Sad. Okay. Goes back the next day. Hey, can we have more dust, please?
Alice,
It's not even the next day, it's the same day.
yeah.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Same day. Can we have more dust, please?
Unless
But by the way, am I keeping all of this gold, or is this being divided amongst the party?
You need diamond dust. Keep it.
Okay.
is it 300 gold worth of diamond dust you need too?
No, I need 100 gold pieces, but
Oh,
at
look
this
at
point,
that.
I'm gonna try and get 200 gold pieces.
Unless otherwise specified, I'll assume everyone's growing. But yeah, so you do head back into there and goes, hello, and you're back. He's just kind of.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna disappoint you. I need 200 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
I just sold you 100.
I know, and I'm really sorry.
What? Why do you need 200 more?
We used it.
You
I almost died.
He just looks at all of you. Oh, you're dripping in my shop.
Really
Okay.
sorry.
Fine, if it gets you out faster, it's fine. It's gonna be. You said 200. I'd do for 215.
I'm not even gonna haggle with you. Yeah, 215 or 250.
215.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna haggle. Here's 220.
Good. He just goes to the back, grabs a little leather sack of it, and hands it to you. And shoo.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You have a better one? Just looks at all of you.
Aspen is kind of like he's got like a scrap of like fabric that he just puts on the floor and like tries to wipe up some of the blood.
You just smear
Us.
it in the carpet.
No.
I was gonna say Aspen like read my mind because Fiora was gonna do the same thing at the mention of like, oh, you're dripping on my floor.
Yeah, you
She's
both
like,
go
"Oh."
down, you start like scrubbing it, but it's just rubbing it into to make it just a dark red spot in the rug.
Guys, you're making it worse. Just stop.
Do you have any baking soda?
What?
Baking soda.
No, I don't have baking soda on me.
Right. Or Eret, do you have baking soda?
No, you do not.
No, I don't. No. Recommend going to like the baker's to get some into the stain. Little circles. Probably with like a toothbrush and it'll get it right out.
Just leave.
We're leaving. I'm so sorry.
I love how no one has prestidigitation.
The only
Maxwell has
person who
I
prestidigitation.
know.
I was literally about to say.
I know, but like you're just choosing no.
Maxwell is watching this chaos unfold with like an evil smile on his face.
I could fix
Like-
this, but
Everybody
no.
came to the jewelry shop.
Yeah.
Maxwell is secretly the villain.
Yeah.
We all knew this.
Do you know what then? At that point, what I will do is I will pull Maxwell aside.
Okay.
Hey, Max?
Yeah?
I know it's probably not on your mind at all right now. I have a spell. It requires rings, but it's something that would probably potentially be good for you and Varys.
Are you talking about the spell that I think you're talking about?
Potentially, I'm trying to find said spell. I know what spell it is, but I can't find
Ceremony.
it. No, not ceremony.
Oh,
I think it's warding bond.
yeah.
Where the fuck are you?
Do
Does
you
require
not-
here.
rings, yes.
Yep, it's
Rings and
Boarding bond is second from the bottom.
out of my
second
price
level.
range.
yes, but I currently have cash, so
Fair enough.
it's like, no, I'm happy to like cast a spell, buy the rings, kind of thing, but actually, whilst talking, also just grabs Varys, brings her into the conversation. It's like warding bond, pretty cool. Requires platinum rings. I'm happy to pay the price. I'm happy to do the spell. But basically, it would be a connection between you two, and when you're within 60 feet of each other, you become a little bit harder to hit, and you get a little bit better at resisting things. Actually, a lot better. You kind of get resistance to all kind of damage. But it does mean that when one of you takes damage, the other takes the same amount.
While
Oh,
I
and
appreciate the sentiment, you'd actually probably better doing it on you and Lennis, considering me and Maxwell are more often than not more than 60 feet away.
that is also very true. I mean, hey, I got a different spell as well, but you're definitely not ready for that one. And that one is ceremony. I just put it off her. Unless you guys need anything for spells, or do we want to like try and get healing potions or anything or something for boat travel?
Honestly, that spell idea isn't that bad. As we could, don't really need to pair me up with Varus. We could pair me up with anyone who's more frontline.
Aspen, Lennis. Either or.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck your romance.
Goes up to the, just goes back to the guy. Really, I'm so very. I cannot tell you how sorry I am.
You're back!
Can I get a pair of platinum rings worth like 50 gold pieces each?
Jesus. You're tripping again, and you left a spot. You brought it. Dear
I got a friend. He'll get the mugs right out.
Yes, fine. It'll be 105.
That's 105.
You just grabs two very basic platinum rings.
Doesn't matter. They're worth at least 50 gold pieces each. It's
Yes,
fine.
they are. Let's be gone with you.
Yes. Sorry. Thank you. So sorry. Thank you. And just Max, you gotta clean the carpet.
Maxwell will gladly, as everyone else leaves, walk into the shop. It's okay. He's just guessing prestidigitation.
I'm the cleaner.
The carpet.
I'm Bob. I'm the cleaner.
What
This
did
is
they,
some level 5 dirt right here.
What did they do to you?
I'm gonna. Dude, I can't even think of it. I can't even say it. There's like a tear going down his face.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Be gone with you. Please don't come back.
We're actually gonna be leaving in the morning.
No, what now?
I wish I could just apologize for whatever they did.
You hooligans. I run an established high-end jewelry store, and you want dust and platinum rings for tourists? And you come here and muck up the floor with your dirt and your blood? Ugh.
What would you normally be selling then?
High-end jewelry, pearls, gold, diamonds of exquisite cuts.
Want to make a trade?
Ugh. What do you possibly have that I may want?
And Maxwell will reach into his little bag of holding and pull out a diamond worth at least 300 gold.
You are fucking kidding me! You had your own insurance
The cutting out is what's doing me in. Just the high-pitched, angry...
I can't believe you disbelieve.
He also has a ring on a chain that has 200 gold's worth of diamond dust on it.
You are fucking kidding me!
It's rough cut. What are we hoping to get out of this?
Something nice looking. He's gonna see if there's a window and gonna point out at Varys. She's someone special, and I want to get something special for her.
Oh. Well, it's rough cut. I would have to cut it. Normally, a stone this size would be roughly 300, but because it's not really cut, it's going to lower it down to about 2, maybe 225. Are you wanting this to be a ring, a necklace, a pendant?
Well, you're the expert here. What do you think would look nice on her?
What does she do?
She's a ranger, so I would say a necklace would be out of... She uses a bow a lot. She also forages a lot. She's more wilderness-based, so possibly something like a bracelet would be more fitting, something more form-fitting as well. We don't need it to be dangling and potentially getting in her way.
You do understand. You're lazy. You want it to be diamond?
It doesn't need to be diamond or anything like that. It could be gold or silver.
What season are you right now, Varys?
I'm winter right now. So the profile
Pale.
picture.
Pale.
Pale black hair,
Yeah.
almost translucent skin.
Are you wanting something that's more flashy or something that's a little bit more mundane in color so it doesn't give away the lack of color that she already has? No offense. Or are you looking to add color?
Looking to add some color.
Well, I have a few thoughts. So he'll go in, he'll show you this single pearl bracelet. It's black metal, kind of like the what's that armor that everybody wants to do? What's that called?
Adamantine?
Ah,
Or mithril?
no, not mithril. Adamantine. So it's a nice finer black metal with a single pearl in the middle of it, but like this pearl has a slight blue glow to it that reflects off of the black metal. You do something like this, simple but elegant, not flashy. For fun, you can bend the metal to fit the wrist of the individual you want it for. If you want a little bit of color, I would go. He kind of goes over and he shows you this silver with these 3 blue gems that are broken and cut into making it look like a half moon.
The half moon ones. That'd be fantastic.
Well, you're looking for an equal trade, just for this, for that. The diamond is worth a little bit more than the bracelet.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm willing to make
My
that.
party's caused you some trouble, so I'm fine with that.
Well, at least somebody's civilized. Would you like for me to wrap this up for you?
That would be fantastic.
Goes to the back and puts it in this little tiny box and wrap that up in this kind of nice fine paper, and then puts this very simple but like elegant like twine tie around it. It has been a pleasure doing business with you. Which like makes it very distinguished. It's you.
They are a bunch, but they are fantastic. They're
No.
an acquired taste.
You don't need to lie to my face, but thank you. The acquired taste is accurate, but everything else, no. You can leave now.
Alright, have a wonderful night.
You as well. You guys kind of wait for Maxwell a couple minutes later. Heads out. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's just gonna tuck it into the bag of holding.
Okay.
Did I hear all of that?
Nope. You're outside. You can't hear through walls, woman.
Not with that attitude.
No, but if you want to be a snoopy little shit and put your ear up to the door and look weird, you can certainly try.
No.
But with that, the day is yours. What do you wish to do?
Probably get a bath.
Mhm.
And get into not rock-filled clothing.
Yep.
Alrighty. So you head back to the tavern, the Empty Bottom Cup. You request baths. It's like a silver coin per bath. So if you want to do it. It's fairly easy. Airmid, before is like when you're getting ready to head back into like kind of into your room and to kind of take care of yourself. Lennis kind of taps you on the shoulder and goes, "Hey, later this evening, would you want to watch the sunset with me?"
Oh, yeah,
You don't have to.
I'd like that. No, I was just surprised you'd ask me.
Well, I'm glad you said yes. I will. No rush. We can just we'll meet up before then.
Yeah, I need a bath.
Yeah, like I said, no rush. We got plenty of time. Enjoy.
Okay.
And just kind of turns, kind of awkwardly walks away.
I love him. He's such a doofus.
I can't wait till he dies.
Stop it!
Stop it!
Stop being mean!
I'm not being mean. I'm just
Leave my golden boy alone.
talking about the inevitable. It's fine.
I mean, we're all going to die inevitably, so yes.
See?
But,
See?
like, not him. He's special.
You have no idea.
Meanie.
I know.
We'll knock down Death's door and be like, give him back.
Hey, campaign 2, let's go. But with that, those who wish to take a bath or just to relax, Max, you were here for this, but you and Varys on your kind of way back over to the tavern, you saw this one larger boat that's been anchored down, and it's got music. It's got you can hear drinks clattering in there. You hear dice being played. You can see it's a bit of like kind of an active ship that has a large game plan with people going to and from, and whether being drunken super or not. Whether you go to or not, you guys did make a point of possibly going to that tonight. That is completely up to you.
Are we wanting to head there, or did you have enough excitement for a heart attack?
I mean, in fairness, it's fully the thing of she's up for going if you want to go, but in her head, it's also the thing of like, I think Max would see that she's gone into like prep and plan mode. So when he walks through the door, being like, "Hey, do you want to go to the boat?" She's like halfway through stuffing everything into a satchel.
Seeing that, then he'll give a smile, give a nod, and help start to pack things up.
Alrighty. Is there anything people wish to do for these next few moments before I jump ahead a few hours or an hour or two?
I would say after Aspen has a bath, he and Fiora are kind of just like sitting in one room, and Aspen is explaining each fruit to her and like how to eat it and like what to expect out of eating it. And he wants her unfiltered opinion on absolutely everything.
He gets it because she doesn't have a filter right now.
Where's my food? I have it in here somewhere. Ship food. Okay. I have 1 bag of mixed dried fruit and 2 cartons of blueberries. He hands you the other carton and is just like, go fucking nuts.
She definitely starts with the blueberries and just like this kind of like excited, like mildly confused face of like, is tart, but is yummy, but is tart, but kind of keeps nibbling it anyway, like compulsive snacking almost, like, ooh.
He'll like give a nod. And this is kind of, I guess, the most like carefree that Fiora has seen Aspen ever, where he's very like loose and he has like a smile on his face that like is not really going away, and he's kind of just like vibrating very excitedly across from her and like asking her questions if she likes the texture, or like if you chew it like this it kind of pops in your mouth, and like sometimes they're a little bit sweeter if they're not as firm, and like he's very much acting like the teenager that he is. And it's a very interesting sight compared to how he usually is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's drinking it up. She's still paying attention with the life or death like seriousness, but also she's happy and giggly, like she's kind of like feeding off of him. He's happy, so she's like happy and reacting to it. And just continuing to eat the fruit, continuing just like, oh, I like this one, like making like an occasional face if it's like, this is too tart or something, and scrunches her nose.
How does she feel about the monk fruit?
Confused. I believe she ultimately kind of does enjoy the sweetness of it.
Mm. Aspen will definitely like start talking about other fruits that they don't have here, but he thinks that she would very much enjoy since she has a little bit more of a sweet tooth. And like he'll go on and like talk about like strawberries and like peaches and apples and stuff that are like very naturally sweet. And like, oh, when we're in a place that has this, we should get this and you can try it. And this one has seeds, and I don't like kiwi because it's fuzzy, but I'm pretty sure you would like the taste.
I can't wait to try all of those. She's completely just excited, paying attention to everything, and just like trying to make as much of a note on like every fruit he mentions.
If need be, Aspen will make a list.
Yes, please, for her for her sake.
Yeah, he'll pull out his notebook, and Aspen's handwriting is kind of ass, because he doesn't really like he doesn't really write that often, so it's very much like first or second grade handwriting, where it's still legible, but there's awkward spaces between like some letters, and sometimes you can't tell if that's a full word or if it's like a word and then another word after that. But he begins to write a little list and like shows her and is like, is this good? Do we agree on this?
She will just agree with all of it because it's just like, ooh, I want to try all of this. And I will take your word for this.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna put this in my notes just really fast so I don't forget.
Thank you.
Okay. Then with that, you enjoy your baths, getting to taste different fruits. But the night begins to wind down, and a knock hits your door, Arvid.
Yeah, Ahmed goes over and opens the door.
There you see Lennis, who has been freshly bathed, cleaned. He's got his armor is off. He's got a white collared shirt that's what you can see, like he got some of his stuff like cleaned and dried and things of that nature. And he goes, "You ready?"
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of gestures for you to go first.
Would shut the door behind her, because assuming Arabella would be in the room,
Yeah.
because that's who she's sharing a room with.
Mm-hmm.
And would, yeah,
All right.
start walking, I guess.
Yeah. You find a quiet place just outside of town, settling into the side of a bank, settling into the sand. There. 1, 2, 3. You find a quiet place just outside of town, settling into the sand beside a low bank of earth, close enough that the distant sounds of the harbor still reach you, but far enough away that it feels like the world has pulled back. Lanterns begin to flicker to life along the docks, soft blue sea glass light reflecting across the water. The ocean stretches endlessly before you, the sun hovering just above its edge. You can see Lennis sits down and watches in silence, his eyes following the sun as it slowly sinks. He's not speaking, he's just silent and taking in the view. When the last edge of sun disappears beneath the horizon, he finally speaks. Soft, like he's been holding on to the words for a minute, and just now realizing he's saying them. Do you remember when we first met in the library?
Out of character.
Mm-hmm.
They technically first met in like a ceremony room. When they were being introduced, or are you wanting to rule this as like they bumped into each other before that?
The latter.
Okay. Yeah, I was struggling to reach a book and you grabbed it.
Feels like yesterday. Like tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll see you in the hall, buried in books, while I'm still trying to figure out a way to stay awake. And Priest Haskell breathing down my neck because I never finished that scroll he wanted me to read.
You still haven't finished it, have you?
No. There's something I never told you. He pauses, his eyes stay on the ocean. There's one night, and I will never forget it. We were training with Battlemaster Cyphers.
Oh, God. Yeah, he was a brute.
Yeah. The rain was pouring. You could barely see, you could barely even stand. We were so tired. He kept knocking us down again and again and again. We were bleeding, broken. He just wouldn't stop. I hated him for it. And he takes his eyes off the ocean and looks towards you. But
She'll look back to him.
But I remember seeing you knocked into the mud blood running down your face, and you still got up. You drove your shield into the ground and you forced yourself to stand. And he raised his sword and you didn't flinch. You can see he's reliving the night. You can almost watch the scene from the reflection of his eyes as it's playing behind him. You just stared at him, like you were daring him to try. Kind of cracks his jaw and begins to get stiff, muscles tensing. And it was that moment I told myself, I will not lose. I will not fail. If you remember, that's when I took his arm. I almost killed him. I almost got myself expelled and taken away. That would have been a fair response to what I did. I need you to understand something right now. I can't see you like that again. Seeing you die, even if it wasn't real, it stayed with me. It haunts me every night. Every time I look at you, I see it. It was so angry. So angry I couldn't even ask if you were okay. That was wrong, and I know. I won't let you go back into places like that alone. I won't stand by while you carry everything. By the deities above and by the ones far below, I swear every breath I have, I will use to protect you. I love you. I always have. From here, from afar, I will. Everything you are is everything I'll ever need.
Yeah, Ahmed is kind of in a state of shock.
Yeah. He clocks it, and he does. He said what he wanted to say, and he sees the situation, and he doesn't want to push you in any direction, so he just sits back again, leans back against the dirt mound, and gives you some space, and just kind of reverts his gaze back out into the ocean.
Are you saying that because you're leaving?
Not yet, but I think it's soon. I can feel it. I'm not saying that because I'm leaving. I'm saying what I said because I wanted to. Because I chose to and I want to do it. When I was ready, you gave me that time. You don't have to have a response. I didn't have a response for you. But I wanted you to know.
I've read so many books on romance and love. Do you remember when we were getting wood in the forest and you stopped because there was a deer?
Yeah.
You remember what you said?
I'm gonna lose some points for this, but probably not.
You're not gonna find that in a book.
Yeah, I do remember that. It was cheesy.
It's true.
That it was cheesy?
No, the books don't compare.
Ah. Well, that's... I don't know what to say to that. I'm getting... I don't know what to do right now, to be honest.
We sit and we watch the sunset.
I can do that.
Helenas?
Yeah, man.
I love you too.
If you're looking at him, there's just there's just a subtle little just nod of like that he has no words, so he just has there's just that facial gesture of like that's awesome. Like just that nod of like
What? Hell yeah.
Yes. All right.
Ahmed will pull her knees up to her chest and wrap her arms around her knees. That's what I'm after. Around her knees and like rest her chin on top of them.
He'll it's an awkward gesture because you do have like a foot or two between you, but he kind of like awkwardly like slowly slides over, just kind of puts his arm around you, just kind of pulls you into him.
She'll rest her head on his shoulder.
This is nice.
Yeah, it is.
You know, if anybody from the party was here, they'd all be screaming for us to kiss right now.
She looks around.
I didn't see anybody when we came out here, but
I don't see anybody now.
what? Like, he kind of like pauses, like looks at you, is like, "Wait a second, you said that funny."
But I don't know. I don't see anybody.
Is that a good?
Do I have to roll? Did anybody secretly like follow them? Like
I don't think anyone follow. Did anyone follow him? Are you fuckers being weird? Let's find out.
No,
I'm sorry.
teaching Fiora the magic of fruit.
The magic of fruit. I know Maxwell did. I know for a fact.
Ah, you mean fruit roll up?
Oh my gosh.
No, we don't have that here.
Maxwell's Hope and Varus pack.
So
Arabella is sulking in her room because she can't buy a Displacer Kitten Beast.
Because in
Bella
2 days
followed.
she asked if she could have 2 pets, and every time we've said no.
yeah, you're gonna bear the brunt of that one.
Oh, I know.
But Sky goes, well, I'm glad no one followed. That'd be kind of weird if they did.
Yeah, a little bit, but also I want to put it past this group.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I mean, we'd have just played a Gorgon.
Yeah, that was cool. You were pretty cool in there. So nice view. Weather we're having.
Why are you being weird?
I don't know what to do right now. I can hit things and I can say arg when it's quiet and just you everything goes mush in my head.
I can tell you what they do in the books.
What do they do in the books?
They'd kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. You can see his eyes keep glancing down at you like, are you gonna turn? Do I turn? Are we doing this? Like, he's very red right now.
Did you get sunburned?
Yeah. It's hot out.
Emmett puts like a hand on his forehead.
He's warm. Like, you can tell he's warm just because all the blood's rushing to his face.
You're a little warm.
Yeah. You too.
She'll switch to like the back of her hand is now against his cheek. Like, are you getting sick?
I don't. Maybe it's got really hot all of a sudden. Are you hot?
She picks up his hand and puts it on her cheek. Like, am I? Like, she's turned to face him now.
It's hard to tell. I think I need a closer view. And you see his head slowly begins to move towards you. And with that, the lightest little kiss on your lips. And he's afraid you're gonna blow up.
I'm not gonna break.
I might.
I'll heal you.
And with that, I'm gonna fade to black and move back over to the rest of the group. Break ink. Apparently you're breaking the boy. But coming back to the rest of the party, what are you doing for this fine night? Are you going to the ship? Are you just packing and relaxing, talking about fruits? And we moving on to the next day? Or what is the plan for everybody else?
I would definitely say after Aspen and Fiora have concluded their fruit tasting, Aspen would go back to the room that he shares with Maxwell and Varys.
In that case, then, Ness, can I go first? Because depending
Yes.
on what D says will be what you find in the room. That sounds way worse than I meant it to, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, go for it.
So after, because it doesn't take long. Like, Raz is making it look like packing a bag is going to take all night. No, it doesn't. It takes literally 20 minutes, especially with the two of them doing it. So, Varys will look to Maxwell and go, "This is your last night on solid ground before you're stuck on a ship. Is there anything
Yes.
you would like to do?"
Nothing specific that I can think of.
We don't have to do anything. I mean, we spent the entire day at the beach. It's just more the... If you had anything in mind, now is the time.
You seem thinking hard on this one. No? We've been doing a lot. I think I'm pretty good. For now, at least. We have an early morning as well.
No, very true. Well, in that case then she will, like, put the bag down and move so that she is essentially pressed up against Max. So it's like a full body contact hug, and she just pulls him in. And essentially, like, mumbling into his chest because of the height difference. Like, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you for what? Who's gonna
For being
ask?
you.
Stunned into silence.
All right. I don't know how to take this. I was not expecting that.
I'm aware that it's rare I get sentimental, but I've been thinking about the next couple of days a lot. And this could have been a horrendous decision if I didn't know that I had you supporting me in my corner, being my biggest supporter and my biggest helper. And you're doing it because you want to, and you're not expecting me to say thank you for anything, so thank you.
No problem. I'm glad I'm here, actually.
Mm.
We have to be going through this with you. To be a part of this party. It's been, quite honestly, the best part of my life so far. And the worst.
Hmm.
Good definitely outweighs.
I'm not sure how to take being a part of the worst part of your life, but I guess I'll take it.
I mean, I did die a few times.
As have I.
Yeah, pretty bad parts. I
Mm.
can't think of any worse things in my life than that.
But I'm... And you can see that she's thinking about something. And after a little bit of, like, mental talk, she finally, like, lets the hug go a little bit so that she's actually looking up into your face. Oh my god. I'm aware that the way that we work, the way that we function, we are not necessarily the most openly affectionate of people. And I'm fine with that as an outward-facing persona, but I do feel sometimes that I don't necessarily express enough how much you mean to me. And so I'm taking the opportunity now, while I've got no one listening in, and she looks at the bedroom door, and there's no one here to not necessarily spoil the moment, but be a part of something they're not meant to be. Tell you genuinely how much I love you. There's a very soft, sad smile as she reaches up to cup Maxwell's cheek. You are, in every way and in every definition, the light of my life. I feel incredibly lucky to have found you.
You're not the only one who's that lucky. I mean, I'm just as lucky to have found you. Every time I think of you, I get worried. Not a bad worry, a good worry. Because there's nothing more that I want. To make sure you're happy. Make sure that you're safe. And honestly, it's a great feeling. You make me want to be the best person I can be. And he'll lean in a little and kiss Varys's forehead.
She does accept the forehead kiss, but then, very quickly tilts her head up so that essentially what happens is Max's lips, trail, down the entire thing of her face until she's just kissing him.
Since you've already asked, and since we do have some privacy right now, is there anything you were wanting to do before we get stuck on a boat with everyone else?
Varys is not laughing. Eggs is laughing. That's hilarious. There is like a full moment of just like blinking. That, Maxwell Belmont, is the most forward you have ever been. I'm just relishing this moment.
The main reason why I was asking is I think we could make a better pillow fort than what we did with Aspen. We could try to top it.
Rude.
Well, if a pillow fort is what you wish to make, love, then that is something we can do.
I was joking about the pillow fort.
I can't tell. And there's a moment where she's genuinely blushing because it's the thing of like, I was picking up on vibes, and then I thought you wanted to make a pillow fort, and I would have been happy with a pillow fort.
Aiming for a little bit of whiplash. It worked.
I would agree with you. Were it for the thing of our adopted child might walk through that door at any moment.
Can have Belagar. Keep a lookout.
And do what? Turn him away or pop in on us?
Turn him away. Not pop it. That Lily would do that.
Lily did do that. And then the twinge of sadness is just like, oh yeah. In that case, Mr. Belmont, and she steps away, like, and it's essentially the grand gesture of like the ta-da that's a little bit nicer than just a T-pose. But she just holds her arms out. And just like, in that case then, Mr. Belmont, I'm yours, to do with as you wish. Wherever you wish.
My mind did jump to just seeing various T-bones.
Oh yeah, she jumped from like being intimate to just like Gmod style T-posing. Like
T-posing to assert dominance, obviously.
But she will just stay like in that. It's not quite a T-pose in the sense like the arms are outstretched, but it's a little looser. But it is fully the thing of like quirked eyebrows, smirk, and it's there like wherever you want, however you want.
Before anything happens, he is going to give a command to Bella to guard the door and turn away Aspen if they come back.
Well, I
And
guess
this
my
is why I
questions will
wanted
have to
to
wait
go
till
first.
later.
This is why I wanted to go first because it was always a possibility.
I wish you did it because I would have loved if they just walked in on this.
Well, also, like, if I literally heard anything, I would be like, well, looks like I'm sleeping with lettuce and airman tonight.
You're the
I'm not sleeping with those two, that's for sure.
D, you get it. Sorry. I need a
That's
minute.
my brother.
I know. Give me a minute. It's still funny. Oh, it's still
We're
funny.
not talking about
We're not
Airson.
talking. No, we are not. No.
There is no thruple situation
No,
happening.
that is not even it. Okay, see, shut up. I can't stop. Shut up.
Aspen will walk up to the door and see Bella and just be like, question mark, raised eyebrow. And she's like, hey, they're actually having a conversation. And I'd be like, okay. And then I will leave.
Yes. Sorry. Alright, I'm not laughing.
You are laughing. What are you
Shut up.
talking about?
Mute yourself, damn it. I still know you're laughing behind that, but you. Yes, as you approach, you'll see Bella kind of looks. She goes, I've been ordered to tell you to turn you away tonight.
Aspen will kind of get this little, like, at first, this kind of, like, sad look on his face. And then his eyes kind of just widen and he's like, okay, and you just kind of Bella can see just this very light flush creeping up Aspen's face, and just let them know I said I love you and good night, and I have a good time. I'm gonna go that
Have
way.
a good
And he
time.
just immediately turns and walks back to where walks back to where Lettuce and Airman are staying. And just kind of like knocks on the door.
All right, well, let's go back to we'll head back to the beach. We'll go back in time just a little bit. Airman, or would you just head back? How long would you be on the beach?
Until it got cold.
Until it gets cold. Okay.
Because Ahmed is in the booty shorts outfit and they Gale question his life choices. Literally what I wrote in the description.
Fair.
So I believe it's the blue set.
Okay. Well, fair enough. I'll say if you're waiting for that to get cold, it would get cold before Aspen would have done. So you would hear a knock on the door, and Les would kind of call out, "Who is it?"
He would just hear the very, I guess it would be nervous, is how it would sound, voice of Aspen just being like, it's me.
He looks at you, Airman.
I'm trying to figure out what's happening right now, to be honest.
Okay. What is happening?
Aspen knocked on the door and said hi.
No. As in, like, what's happening in the room?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
Your mind went to some place that I don't know where it went from, but I'll let you run the show for this.
I don't...
You're breaking up, but I have no idea what you're saying.
I'm saying I don't know, because, like, she wouldn't just go back to Lilith's room unless he asked her.
Hold on. Well, hang on. Hang on. Stream, we're gonna be right back. You're fine. Hey everybody, we're back. There was just a miscommunication on there. The door opens. Lettuce is up and opens the door. He goes, "What's up, dude?"
When Lettuce opens the door, he sees Aspen and his entire face is red. And he just shyly asks, "Can I stay with you guys tonight?"
Just like kind of gives a little puzzled look. Just looks back to you, like everybody, like, "Yeah, this is cool, right?"
Yeah, you You okay?
Yeah, what happened with the mom and dad?
So, um, Bella is outside the door, and she told me, um, respectfully, to go away. So,
Mm.
I'm assuming that there's things, going on. So,
Okay, yeah. Just like, yeah, don't need to hear any more about that.
So yeah, come on in, dude. Come on in, little man.
thank you. And he's just like, he's got like his tail, like, he's kind of like absent-mindedly like picking at the like fur at the end of his tail, and is just like the most awkward you have ever seen him in his entire life.
So, you were. I heard you were gonna talk fruit with Fiora. It's just like he just tries to get your mind off of it.
Yeah, she liked the blueberries. She said they were a little tart, but they're also good. And we made a whole list of fruit that we're going to find and have her try.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
When we get to Olnevia, I'll make some blueberry muffins and she can try them, I guess.
I think that she would enjoy that. I think giving Fiora food is really fun, because she doesn't lie when you give it to her. If she doesn't like it, she'll just tell you. And I think that's very refreshing.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So,
Go ahead.
no, go.
Do you want to see the cool sword that I got?
Yeah, of course.
It was the Snake Lady sword, and I made her drop it, and I stole it, so it's mine now.
Just kind of gives you
It
a nod.
has-
He's like giving you a nod, like, yeah, I can tell you're pretty, like, proud of that.
I didn't like her very much. She was looking at me weird, and wouldn't stop looking at me, and I was turning to stone, and I didn't like it. I couldn't move my feet. But it's fine now. And he just like pulls the sword out and is like, it's fucking huge. Isn't it cool?
It's very. Where were you putting that thing?
In my backpack. Duh.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. At that point, I mean, he is going to look at it and be like, well, you got to do this, you got to sharpen it. Like, you guys are like, start like, not arguing, but be like, no, like, you should do it this way. You're like, no, I want to do it this way. He's like, no.
Yeah.
Like,
Aspen's like, I have a whetstone. I'm just gonna use that. And he's like, no. You need to use like leather hide. And he's like, no, whetstone. Duh.
yes, that is 100% exactly it.
He's like, I literally have like polish, like leather polish here. It's fine. And he's like, no, you're not supposed to use leather polish.
But with that, is there anything else people wish to do this night, or you will forever hold your peace?
Fiora, once Aspen leaves, is going to go down to the bar and look for somebody to spend the night with. Kind of just flirt around, do her thing.
Oh.
Ideally, she would look for somebody who's on the crew of the ship, if there's any of them there.
Okay, roll me a perception. Perception.
That way she doesn't have to worry so much about time.
Accurate. 26. Yeah, you are. You're able to. You can see there's about 3 of them here. 2 of them are kind of talking to each other. The other one is a little bit more of a. It seems like kind of a loner. Just has some food. Each of them have a couple of drinks.
Yeah, she's just gonna go, flirt with them, be herself, essentially.
Easy enough to do. Everyone's having a pretty good time tonight. I've come to find out.
Arabella is probably not, but
All right, everybody. Man, poor Arabella. But with that, is there anything else people wish to do for this night? Alrighty. Yes.
No, I was just gonna say, while those who are arguing about whetstone and leather, Emma just goes to her room, grabs a bag, kind of says, "I'm gonna spend the night in Lennis's room. See you in the morning." Just grabs a pack.
Okay.
Goes into Lennis's room and just starts to get ready for bed while these two idiots are arguing.
That's right. You are kept up a little longer because they keep going back and forth until they finally agree. And then once they actually start doing it, they're like, "No, you gotta do it this way. No, it's my sword. I'm gonna do it this way."
Oh my god! You start off with the whetstone and then you finish with the lever! Go to sleep!
He just looks at you and goes, "Oh shit."
I have a very important question.
Yes.
Okay.
So can I and Aspen kind of just you can see his ears kind of flatten, and he kind of starts picking at the skin on his thumb. What are the sleeping arrangements? Because if we cuddle, I call being in the middle. Because warm.
Lettuce just goes, mm-hmm. He just looks over to Yerba, just shrugs. He's pretty easygoing.
We're both just looking at
Yes.
Aaron,
Just looking at you two. Both of you two just being like... No, I'm in the middle.
Aww.
You two fight over the middle, I guess. He starts just getting himself ready. He just gets up and starts getting ready, fluffs up a pillow. You two figure it out.
And then is already on the bed, in pajamas.
I know. He's just going to push you out of the way and we get to his spot. He just picks you up, puts you over, and then just grabs into his spot.
Fine. But I call dibs next time. And Aspen kind of shuffles over. I would say after the bath he got in his pajamas. So he's in a really, really, really oversized, beat up gray shirt with very loose pants. And he just kind of crawls in, and when he gets in bed, when he says cuddle, he means fucking cuddle. So where is Airmed oriented? Is she a side sleeper? Does she sleep on her back? Does she curl up?
These are the questions we ask ourselves when we play D&D.
Yeah,
He is a side sleeper.
Okay, yeah. Then Aspen will kind of just latch onto her back and curl into where her shoulder blades are, and he's got an arm around her stomach, and his tail kind of wraps around one of her thighs, and he's basically just glued to you. You can tell him to move if you need to. He doesn't mind, but he literally is just a barnacle.
Okay, because I had it that Emmett was a side sleeper, and therefore, an arm is like on Lennis's chest,
Mm-hmm. That's easy.
kind of thing. So she's essentially kind of like side hugging Lennis, and then
Yeah.
Aspen's attached to her like a backpack.
Yeah, basically.
In her head, she's just thinking, mistakes are made. I am going to be too warm tonight.
Yes, why do you think Lennis did not want that? He's the smart one.
In her head, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up.
But with that, is there anything else people wish to do this night? Alrighty. Then with that, we are going to leave today's session there. Didn't get very far, but had some cute things happen and romantic stuff happen and a lot of stuff happened. Even some stuff. Anywho, join us next week for 20 Sides of Failure, Friday, Eastern Standard Time. We should be here. I don't see why not. But with that, I say thank you to my players. I say thank you to the chat for joining us. And with that, I bid you all a very fond farewell from 20 Sides of Failure. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And your boyfriend's a bitch.
There we go.